Hey, what's up guys? So in this video, we're going to go over how to update your Escort Max Ci 360 radar detector and laser jamming system. Now, when it comes to updating your Max Ci, the update process is fairly straightforward. You basically download Escort's update software, Detector Tools Pro, off their website. It's only available for Windows. It's not available for Mac. And then you're going to plug the radar detector into your computer and let the update software go ahead and update the detector. That said, it's not always that straightforward. In fact, I've been trying to get my system updated for the past couple months, and I've been having a lot of issues. I've been seeing times where the update software wasn't able to even see the Max Ci in the first place. I've also had times to where the update software would just hang at launch. And so I actually just had a chance to speak with Escort's customer service, and it turns out there is a specific trick to the order to where you get everything started up and connected in order to have this function properly. And so that's actually what I'm going to go ahead and cover here in this video, beyond just download software, plug in your detector, and push the button. You know, there is a little bit more to it. So it turns out the trick is actually the order to where you get everything plugged in and then turned on and up and running. I'll give you the order first, and then I'll go ahead and walk you through the process. So first, you're going to want to start with everything unplugged and turned off, right? And then you're going to want to go ahead and plug in the Max Ci 360 into your computer. Next, you're going to want to go ahead and give the radar detector power by turning on your car. Next, you're going to want to go ahead and launch Escort Detector Tools Pro on the computer. And then finally, go ahead and go to the Update All option in the update software to go ahead and force and push the latest update for your radar detector and laser jammer. So again, first starting with everything turned off and unplugged, we're going to begin by plugging in the Max Ci 360 into the computer itself. Then we're going to want to go ahead and give the radar detector power by turning on the car's accessory power. I do notice that the Max Ci's controller and display does stay powered off when you have it plugged into the computer like this, so that is to be expected. Then we're going to head back over to the computer and we're going to go ahead and launch Detector Tools Pro. Now, I have noticed that sometimes it may take a while for it to launch. It may get stuck on a loading screen like this here for a little while, but give it some time and it should eventually load for you. Now, once it loads, you're going to have two options available here. This is going to go ahead and update the GPS database in the radar detector, so your red light cameras and speed cameras and whatnot. And this is going to go ahead and update to the latest firmware. If you're running the latest firmware, well, there you go, error. So that happens sometimes, unfortunately. All right, so restarted the app, back up and running. Sometimes you're going to run into issues like that. Sometimes you may be running the latest software, but there is a software update that I'll talk about in just a second with some new updates that you won't get if you try to go ahead and load in the update this way. So the other option is to head over here to Device, and then you're going to go to Update All Software. And we'll go ahead and click that, and it's going to go ahead and start erasing the current firmware that's loaded into the Max Ci 360, and then go ahead and push the new update. So we've got this prompt here, and we're going to say yes. It does take a little bit of time. You can see that the update process has begun. So again, erasing everything, kind of installing the new stuff. And this will take a couple minutes, so you just want to give it some time, and eventually it'll go ahead and finish up for you. And then eventually you'll be done. You're going to see this pop up here once it completes. It'll let you know that number one, the update is done successfully. Number two, you need to actually power on the radar detector before you update the GPS database. And also number three, you're going to want to repair the radar detector to your app over Bluetooth. Okay, and we'll go ahead and hit OK here. And then there's also one last thing to quickly mention. You'll notice there's another option here for About Your Device. You can click on that, and that's going to go ahead and give you not only your serial number, but also the current firmware version that's loaded into the detector, plus the version of the Shifter Max laser jammers that you're using if you have them plugged in to the Max Ci. And this Update All option is very helpful. You see, from what I've been told, as far as the way the latest update has been implemented for the Max Ci 360, there's actually been an update that's made available. But if you try to do a normal update, it seems like it didn't change the actual firmware version of the laser jammer, and so a normal update is not going to do it. You do actually need to do the Update All option to get the latest laser jamming capabilities. They're saying that there's actually been an improvement to the rear laser jamming specifically, and hopefully this addresses some of the issues that I've seen in testing previously, to where with certain Dragoneye guns, it would actually report the direction of that signal incorrectly, and I actually wonder if that's been a big part of why I saw some issues with actually jamming the Dragoneye, even though I've got 3 heads installed up front. And so I've got some upcoming testing actually, which is why I want to go ahead and get my system updated here. And so I'm definitely going to be taking a look at that with this latest update. But if you've got the system installed, you can definitely go ahead and do the update all option if you haven't done it recently. Escort has also mentioned that they've seen a couple other issues in the past. So things like if you have a firewall installed on the computer, sometimes that can actually block connectivity between your computer and the radar detector. So you could try temporarily taking down the firewall and then bringing back up, of course, once you're done with the update. That can be a good thing. Also, just make sure the USB port that you're using works properly, so you could try plugging in like a USB thumb drive or a webcam or something just to make sure that that works too. I'm not Escort tech support. I'm just kind of sharing some of the things that I found, right? If you have any issues yourself that maybe this video doesn't resolve, I'll put the information for Escort's customer service down in the video description to where you can contact them directly and get some additional support. I'm also going to include some links down there for things like where you can download Escort's update software, Detector Tools Pro, and also to where you can find their list of installers and dealers if you'd like to pick up a Max Ci 360 as well yourself. And so, yeah, that's just a quick video as far as both the update process itself, plus some kind of tips and tricks that I've learned while getting my system updated here as well. And so that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys are doing great, and I'll see you in the next video.